Will he actually die? What? Will he? Or will he not? Which is it? Oh yeah, I am... Oh yeah, I'm here now. Sea of Flowers. What is this place? Castorice.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castorus while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
Damn. Oh my god. This fucking flipped my mic. Wrong button. Shit. Okay. It's a beautiful place. Mom, I made it. My character arc is finally done.
You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven, similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world. These flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living.
What about you? You're staying here or
In
what?
exchange, please take the core.
I guess you are gonna tend to the flowers. I thought you will be able to tend to them and we'll be tending to the flowers while going back and forth. But I guess that's not possible. You're not going back?
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny.
Damn.
That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey, and for your life, the only life I can save.
I'll do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
March? I haven't heard your annoying voice in so long. Kind of missed it.
I believe in you.
Weirdly so. I can't run though. Yeah, I can't run. Come on, people believe in me.
Death is such a sweet joy.
Kafka! There it is. Where the game started.
Just
Firefly!
hardships.
La wife.
Your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow!
Rian. Oh man.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Where's Castorice though? She's not here. I don't see her. Aglia?
Onward. Show me your courage.
My day! Yes! I shall, brother!
Partner, we shall become heroes.
Fine on! Bro! My respect for you has gone up high in that debate. And Custerus. Holding me. Hold on. Finally. Thank you, Custerus. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers. Don't turn around. Keep looking forward. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Come on, bro. Ah, this one. Acheron! Acheron! Fear not, as a touch of red will be waiting you at the end of the path. He will guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you will eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. Acheron? My head. What's this? What in the world is these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend!
Ma'am!
Take my hand! Let's go home.
Oh, your Poe, more like, but sure. Let's go home. Goodbye, Netherrealm. Let the trailblazing continue. That was nice. That was really nice. Oh, we're back. I am back.
At last. I knew you could do it.
Huh.
Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together.
Stellaron?
Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own? It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, Every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land. The other shore is very cold.
Ooh, there she is.
May I borrow your warmth one last time? Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine.
Let's go! We get a hug.
The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest.
Goodbye, Cassaris.
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
She fulfilling her destiny.
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
May we reunite in the new world.
Farewell. Your destiny awaits. Presently in Okima.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth. And it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you...
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thainan?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
It's the insane one.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Thainan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our
Irony is too
ideological
strong.
differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Thainan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Era Nova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
Hello.
I
I'm
hope
back.
you didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
Alright, core flame of death. It is here in my hand. We shall put it.
I'm glad.
Oh my god. Really? You talked the last second?
But I don't see Castress among your number.
She stayed.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She finally understood her origins and completed her trial. I believe she'll always be at our side.
I agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself.
Yes, and that's a good thing.
Dreamin, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well.
Yes.
You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth.
Yeah.
I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Let the ceremony begin. Here we go.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The hand of shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in his good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Surrender the core flame. Another one.
A constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Look! It's...
Castorize. Is that Castorize?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
Oh man.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans.
Yeah.
Castorus... No. The Titan. They said I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
Never forget.
She made quite a scene.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akuma's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future.
Okay.
Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan.
He bears all the memories from his past life and all the sadness and all the happiness, everything, he carries it on him. World-bearing.
So, carry everything of this world
Yep.
and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver, and especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Anaxa, I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
See you when I see you.
Farewell, great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Salute him in the same way. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Circes. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know?
Oh my.
But since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Damn. Bro, he's just dead. Oh, goddamn, bro.
Thankfully,
Just died.
she's still alive.
Black Swan, hello. Yumiko.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Her condition was very similar. It's just that at that time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition.
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
Hijacked?
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there is a species of fish on Von Walk that has the memory span of less than 1 second. It forgets anything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar will happen?
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
Nothingness.
The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
But Black Swan, there is one thing that I haven't looked into deeply until now. You've guided us to Amphorius, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories. Simply not a convincing answer.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
I mean, no offense, I'm merely speculating, but I'd appreciate your honesty, if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Perfect example.
A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
So the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to this star zone is just to uncover the secret and foil the plans of these people?
I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflicts.
Remodeling a world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just simple path riders. Do they wield the power of an emanator?
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
Could they be the one who hijacked March 7th memories?
I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th, but the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
What's wrong?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
What the hell happened? Something changed?
It's Fu Li. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
Ah, shoot. That's not good. Herta!
How interesting.
Herta!
I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's, hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Oh, please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
Whoa! You're going to Amphorius? No way.
Planning to head to Amphorius?
No way! We're gonna have a field day with this one.
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did.
Aww, small
See
Herta.
these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Hikikimori!
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates. Then, sit back and enjoy the show.
Well, shares the Astral Express coordinates with the Herta. Okay.
All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Okay.
First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herta. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Emphoria's celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herta.
I love
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herta. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
As you wish.
Yes, big hurt that time.
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body. Amphorius.
Let's go.
Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activated.
My eyes. Oh my god.
So that's Emphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
My eyes.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power. What a magnificent sight. Is this the entrance to Emphorius?
Oh really?
Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in. What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
We're gonna destroy it? Nope, no destroying it.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herta to come out personally?
Oh boy.
When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives.
Hey, we're not doing that. Come on. We're better than that. Slaving away, are we?
Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of. Now then, how am I going to get into Emphorius?
My deepest apologies,
oh, shoot.
lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity
I don't like this dude. He's hiding stuff.
not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias, Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Emphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back. Emphorius is not a world that you should be involved with. Regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished, this place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge, but my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition.
Oh, shoot.
Take my honor and assure you that, in the worst-case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh? No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's.
Screw them.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
The destruction path. Damn. Oh boy, that was the last of it. Damn, bro, what a cliffhanger. Okay. Wow. Alright, I have a few things to say before I close off. Okay, so my problem with Starl. The story is really interesting and really good. But whoever writes the story doesn't know how to make a compelling story. Like, how do you have a good story and good characters and good backstories, but you don't know how to tell a story? How the hell do you even do that? I don't understand. The story is amazing, but so much yapping for no reason and so much extensions. I've been playing for nearly 8 hours. It's been 7 hours and a half. And I don't understand, man. That part where Finon was doing the debate, that was awesome. That was so good. Anaxa went crazy, was so good. Herta was so good. The part where we fought Pluxy or Pulix and we helped customers, that was so good. But the parts where there's so much fluff, so much, all this could be just in 3 hours. Why make it 7.5 hours? I don't understand. Why go into that length? It's so sad. This story, it should have been an 8 out of 10, but now I'm just gonna give it a 6 because of all the fluff, all unnecessary fluffs. It didn't make any sense. I was dozing off from time to time because of how much fluff there was in the story, how much stuff that was unnecessary to be there. I don't understand why it was there. But other than that, I don't know, man. Also, the fact that they said they were gonna fix the black screen thingy and they're gonna add animations, all of that, all out of the window. They didn't do any of that. They did not listen. They just did what they wanted to do. This is the anniversary. At least try making new animations. At least make the characters move a certain way. Dude, they couldn't even animate the fact that earlier Hyunsi took and compared notes. They couldn't even make an animated one where she holds 2 scrolls in her hands. I mean, come on, bro. You couldn't even do that? Really? You had to do a black screen? And so many other black screens I'm not even gonna bother remembering. And the white screen when you talk to the Titan. And they try to act cool when I talked to the to Orynyx, the Time Titan, where it was zooming in my face and all that stuff. That reminds me of Bollywood movies, man. Honestly, that's all it was. But here we are with Starrel. I don't know, man. The story is good, but the way they're telling it, it's bad. It's horrible. It's honestly horrible, man. I love this game, but I've lost audio there for a second. Sorry. I hit the table. That's how much angry I am. I don't know, man. I sometimes, like, in the middle of the story, I was thinking I'm probably gonna quit this game completely. But I know I'm not quitting it. I love this game. I love the characters. I love everything about it. It's just, they're not even trying. Also, right, the expressions on Castorize's face. She's smiling all the time. But in the game, it's like she's never smiling, and then when she meets Trian, she smiled for the smiled in front of her, but she's smiling all the time. The smile is always on her face. It just did not make sense. It did not make an impact because we already know she's already smiling. She's smiling all the time, like right now, like this. If I go like this, look at her. She's smiling. She's smiling at all times. So it did not make sense in the story sense. I've been yapping too much. It's 1 a.m. I'm probably gonna go lay down and calm down a bit. This is just pissed me off, sadly. Story is amazing. Writing is horrible. Here we are. But other than that, if you like, share, subscribe, you know the rest. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.